All right. Good morning, everybody. Um, Yesterday I made a video and um I didn't post it. Well, I posted it, but I did make it public. Um, I had a couple bloops and blunders anyway. Uh I wasn't satisfied with it. Um, and that could just be me. But actually, like I said, I had a lot of bloops and blunders doing making a video, so anyway, I withheld it. But I'm back today. I'm back today. One of the things I think that what was we talking about yesterday? Um, mm, it was something about it was conclusion from the day before, which was letting go. And again, that we are in this. We are on the post November energy of Scorpio cutting things out. So maybe that's what's still lingering in the energy, because we just coming out of the retrograde, and so that energy is still around. But December is a month of abundance, all right, and opening up to gifts and things of that nature. So what was the? I'm still trying to figure out I can't even recall what the message was about yesterday. Anyway, hi everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. I appreciate you. It's a blessing and an honor to be here. And without further ado, I'm gonna get started because I don't know. Some days, my record cuts off at the 40-minute mark. Some days at the 30-minute mark. I don't know. So I'm gonna just shoot for 30-minute videos. All right. So let's just jump on in. Let's jump in the bowl. Cover your ears. And again, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Let's see what the divine wants to talk about. Not just seeing this come out. Something from the past or ghosts. Okay, a gift. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? And Wheel of Fortune. Moving forward. All right. So this is my third eye stone. All right. A vision from the past. You've been gifted with something from your past that you're going to move forward with. All right. Are you using your third eye to bring in a gift, or your intuition? Using your intuition, which is a gift. All right. Or this also can mean protection. But let's see what Spirit wants to talk about with this. So we got ghosts, we got a teddy bear, we got a third eye chakra stone, and we got a wheel. So like I said, I always say this Wheel of Fortune or moving forward. So let's see. What is this, Spirit? Off the top. Now I instantly saw Stormy and Truth. But That was just me opening the box. But Spirit, what is this energy on the table? Oh, I ain't got my music going, y'all. Excuse me. All right. What is the energy, Spirit? So we got, I could say, a ghost, a bear, third eye chakra stone, and a wheel. What is this energy? Something wants to come out. Yep. All right, growth and psychic. Okay, I said that. I said a gift is growing. Or I said you're something about, I said abundance. All right. So you got a growth, some growth happening with your psychic ability or with your intuitive insight. Maybe you use your intuition to bring something in from the spirit world. Okay, I keep cutting the deck on lucky. So I'm going to take that. All right. And full moon is at the bottom of the deck. Let me move this over so you can take a closer look at those. All right. Your intuition is growing, or you're using your intuition to bring in an abundance, and it's something dealing with the full moon. Let's see. Let me put these back. I'll use my new ones. All right. We're gonna use Foretail. All right, we did get something to come out. It says live your truth, agreement, and generational healing. Great vision. All right, so live your truth. Your truth is your compass, and the time has come to follow it without fear. No more hiding, no more compromising who you are. Do what feels right, even if it's not what others expect of you. So, you living your truth is growing. All right. It's bringing, so maybe your intuition, you're growing something with your intuition. You're following your intuition. And you living from a place of knowing and being in alignment with yourself, all right, is allowing you to have some type of expansion or abundance to come through. All right. It says agreement. Common ground is being found, creating the space for resolution and peace. Harmony will emerge not from forcing your will, but from allowing understanding to bridge the divide. So you're bridging a gap between what others may feel, and what you know to be your truth. It's like finding balance. You're finding balance um between the two between let me see. You're finding some type of balance, a more balanced way of being, I guess, from practicality and spirituality. All right. Yes, I just cut the deck on new perspective because you have a new perspective of on your life. You got a new perspective on your life, on your way of being and existing in the world. All right. All right. But this lucky. I'm sorry, lucky. Generation healing. You are breaking cycles passed down through generations. So again, you find a balance between old ways of being. You know, we come in, y'all, into this world with a lot of preconceived ideas, or preconceived, what they say, we inherit the sins of our fathers. What that means is that um programming, the programming that we receive from our families and from society, you know, we have to connect to our higher self and connect with our heart in order to break free from that shell, uh, that or those ideas or that belief system that we were born into. And when we do that, you know, and connect with our own intuitive insight and get to this, I just heard how many licks does it take to get to the center? What was that? Tootsie Roll. But anyway, and when we peel back them layers of all those preconceived or those preconditions, um, and get to the core of who we really are. And we start moving more from our own intuition, what feels good to us, what aligns with our spirit and who we are and what we came to do on the planet. Yes, because we live in an institutionalized world, you have to find a healthy bridge between practicality and spirituality. We have to exist in a world um, that, yes, expects things of us, but when we connect to our inner self and our inner light, we intuitive and use our intuition, we can navigate through life without compromising who we are and who we came to be. All right. So when we start breaking free from the mindless control tactics, that our ancestors had to succumb or succumb to, that's generational healing because we're pushing past the limits in this in the glass ceilings that were placed over us as humans, as beings on the planet. as spiritual beings on the planet. All right. So, anyway, connecting with your intuition is giving you a new perspective on life, and you're cutting ties from old agreements. All right. Old agreements, soul contract type agreements. All right. You're breaking free from that. Hold on. You're not, the agreements that your forefathers had, the contracts that they had, you, you're breaking free from those. You're pushing past those limits. You can have, let me just say this, because shit is deeper than what we really think it is. And I just got a glimpse of it right now. So let me share it, because this is a new insight for me as well. You know, when we be talking about ancestors and stuff, and we be praying to our ancestors, or we be, paying homage to our ancestors, sometimes when they have not experienced when they have experienced limitation, they can really help us um through to a breakthrough past or beyond what they have already done. And sometimes they be on the other side blocking us because they are still living from a perspective that they were trapped in. They are still living from an ideal or a state of mind that they passed on in. So I just heard what dreams may come. There's a movie with Robin Williams from back in the day, and I'm gonna try to say this real briefly, but there's a movie with Robin Williams, What Dreams May Come. And I think y'all got to look at the movie yourself, but I'm just gonna sum it up um, of what I obtained from it. The state of mind that you are in when you pass away, well, to be your truth when you pass away, you take that on to the other side. You now, because life creates experience, right? So in order to keep pushing past or keep elevating um, your perspective, all right, you have to exist, because existing creates experience. So you have to be in living a life, all right? So when you pass away, you no longer have the opportunity to keep expanding. You are reserved to where you are, your perspective at that point of your passing, all right? And so here we come, all right? And we come into life because we share uh geno, you know, genes. Because we share the same genes, we are subjected to some of their our ancestral experiences. But when you tap in to yourself and tap into when you push past their limitations, all right, and you start tapping into your own DNA is uh unlocking certain things in your own DNA, which becomes your superpower, and you start moving from that. Those ancestors are there. Some of them can be blocking you because they have never experienced certain things, so they don't know what happens after you make this particular move or you decide to do this particular thing. All they know is what they know, so they can only help you only so far. And some of them can be on the other side blocking you because they think that, because they don't understand the area that you're moving to, and so they're kind of there as what they call a gatekeeper. All right. So I don't know. I was being told this to share that part, but I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. Let me digress. But I had to say that because that's what I was led. Um, and I don't even know why I just said all that. I mean, where I was at in the reading when Spirit, took over that little area, that little part of the reading. But anyway, you're having a new perspective. Oh yeah, now you using your third eye, and you're having a new perspective. Okay, and you're cutting ties um to all that past life, you know, some of the connections that had you bound, because even some contracts, you know, the ancestors had will have us connecting with people and situations designed to keep us down. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Yeah. I just saw separation. Mm, yeah. You gotta cut ties. You gotta cut ties with people, places, and things from the past. And like I say, some of them soul contracts will keep you reincarnating or keep you bound to certain situations. All right. But you having a new perspective and cutting the ties to all that limited understanding and belief uh it's allowing you to gain influence, all right, over your life. All right. Yeah, you're gaining influence over your life. All right. Is there anything else, Spirit, out of this deck? Yes, Spirit said because you are, oh, come on. Oh my God. Spirit is so amazing because you are limitless. Yes, you're realizing that you are limitless. Yes. Yes. And you knowing that you have the opportunity to golden opportunities are available to you because you're realizing that you are limitless. All right, let me read this. It says, this is your invitation to think bigger, dream bigger. The world has placed limits on what's possible. Now it's time for you to see for yourself what's beyond them. All right, we're healing those generational mindsets. We're moving past that. Come on, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. And it says golden opportunity. An opportunity presents itself to you. One that is rare, aligned, and perfectly timed. There is great potential here. Will you step forward and claim it? All right. Yes. And on the bottom of the deck, we got the spirit world. The spirit realm is communicating with you, whether through symbols, synchronicities, or inner knowing. Be open to receiving connection and support from guides, ancestors, and loved ones beyond the veil. Now, I know I spoke about there are some, and look, this the ghost, y'all. Your guides, your guides are bringing you this gift. All right, they're bringing you this gift of intuition to help you move forward. All right. All right. Thank you, Spirit. And that's the moon. That's what's being hidden. Yeah. Look, I just saw gratitude peek out of there. But yeah. Yes, that's the moon. All right. This is what you don't see. This is what's being hidden from you. The work that's going on behind the scenes. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate that. Is there anything else you want me to share with this collective today? Let's see. No, I'm gonna give you an angel number. All right. Um, I don't know. I keep hearing, what's this money manifestation? Is this? Okay, hold on. Yes, y'all. Open up. Use your intuition. Yes. Things are being things are happening behind the scenes for you right now. Oh, I wanted to do the full moon. I want to do some moonology because we are getting ready to have a full moon on the 4th. What's today? The 3rd. So tomorrow's Thursday, right? All right. Let me see something. So this is money manifestation. I don't know. I'm just gonna pull a couple of these just in case somebody, because we see abundance. We're lucky. Is there anything the collective should? Because I know everybody be worried about money, but you shouldn't be. We shouldn't be. I just heard. I say worried about it, but when I looked, I was told to look at the bottom of the deck. Spirit said inner work. Don't be afraid to prioritize your personal growth and spiritual development. Remember, I was saying practicality. Um, you're bridging a gap between your practicality and your spirituality. All right. Um, it says health and wellness are necessary to enjoy abundant life. So when they say your health is your wealth, all right, that should be your focus. All right. All right, that should be your focus. Do your inner work. Everything is going to work out. Just keep doing your inner work. Okay. I don't know where to put it without hiding. Yeah, keep doing your inner work. All right. All right. Is there anything else, Spirit? All right, we got 2. So it says, with the right inspiration, you can bring a novel approach to almost anything. What you can innovate to contribute towards making the world a better place. And decision. It says the first step to achieve your dreams is committing to making them a reality. So whatever this gift is that you're using whatever you're using your intuition for to bring to existence, whether it be a a, um, a lifestyle, whether it be like I say, your way of living, your way of being, an art, music, whatever it is. All right. Um, what is your true align with your true inspiration is and how you so how you align with your true inspiration is, what is your intent for? Why do you want to bring it through to fruition? What reason other than something that's self-serving? Why do you want to innovate? All right. So you have some decisions to make. Of let me see. What does your art or your way of being, how does that contribute to the collective? Because again, your energy affects others. Your work of art affects others. You know, because it inspires people. When people see that you're healthy and you're happy, and folks, a lot of folks is going through stuff, y'all. So when people see us living our truth, and I ain't saying every day is sunshines and rainbows, but for the most part, you can bounce back from anything. You got a healthy balance in life. And when people see us living our truth, that innovates, that inspires people to do, or to make changes. You know what I'm saying? So when we're doing our inner work and we're deciding how we want to be in the world, all right, we decide how we want to be in the world, then we have to commit to it. We have to decide to commit to it. All right. And when we commit to it, that makes our dream a reality. That makes our way of living, our way of being a reality. You know, again, we're going through some type of transformation. Thank you, Spirit just reminded me, when I first said December was letting go. I mean, November was about letting go. December is about receiving the abundance. All right. It's about receiving gifts. All right. This is the gift that is available to you. All right. So yeah, do your inner work, um, and you've done some inner work, and you're deciding what is going to be your approach. How you're going to present this gift, or your art, or your way of being, how you're going to be in the world, uh, how you're going to affect others and inspire others around you, and deciding to commit to it every day. All right. It's not a one and done. It's not a one and done. It's about showing up for yourself every day, as well as everyone around you. It's work. You know what I'm saying? It's work. So, but it should be a happy work. It shouldn't take from you. It shouldn't take from you to show up authentically, even though we don't have that out there. But that's basically what it's saying. All right. And you also, so you got to get through this. This is a limiting belief, unworthy. It says, do you genuinely believe do you genuinely believe in your worthiness to attain the abundance you desire? You gotta you gotta let that limiting belief go. All right. Oh, this is what you're walking away from, because now you have a new perspective. You're realizing, because I did see perspective up here. New perspective. Yes, you're leaving behind. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. You're leaving behind the fact that you thought that you were unworthy of your abundance. Because yes, you are. All right. All right. You have decided. Uh-huh. All right. So what's my time? Because this thing, no, it be tripping. Okay, 34. So let me give you an angel number. I was supposed to do something else, wasn't I? Before I pick these up. I was going to do a moonology. Ooh, I'm pressing for time now. Is this? I'm pressing for time. All right. Yes. You're worthy. It is your birthright. It is our birthright. All right. I cut the deck on full moon in Aquarius. Be real. All right. Be real with yourself. Be real. Be honest. This is what that inner work calls for you to do. To be real about how you feel. All right. All right. Mm. All right. Um, we got new moon in Libra. It says, know that you are loved. Okay, that's your ancestors or your spirit team. All right, know that you're loved. All right, and focus on the positive. That's the new moon in Sagittarius. All right, focus on the positive. All right, and on the bottom of that, it says, new moon in Virgo, trust that all will be well. All right. Your spirit team is very well, and it's not even, and I'm gonna say your spirit team, I'm gonna say it's the universe. But the universe, this is the energy that's available in the universe. And so what your spirit team does is come in and assist you in aligning with the energy. All right. All right. Now, you didn't push past the prison guards of your that was in your ancestral line that didn't understand what the hell you was doing. You didn't push past them. And so now you're realizing, oh, I just opened the box and the clarity came out. 5555. You realize that you are a limitless being. All right. And I'm just open, take this one. Okay, wait a minute. I pulled good luck too. All right, okay, spirit. Thank you. All right. Clarity, good, great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast pace, forward process. All right. All right. And 777 is good luck, contentment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, divine intervention. That's that divine intervention. All right. So those are your two angel numbers for today. All right. I hope this helps someone. You can take it or leave it. It is up to you because you are chosen. All right. And remember, I said a chosen one is a person who chose themselves. You chose to be in alignment. Therefore, you are a chosen one. All right. All right. Until next time. Bye.